Enjoy it, SEALs. Fucking enjoy it, because that's all you are now. SEALs. It says Star Wars. It says Star Wars, so it's gotta be good. It says Star Wars. I saw a mouse droid. We saw some stormtroopers. Oh my god, it's so good. It's the best Star Wars we've ever seen. G'day guys and welcome to Raging Rhino. It is time for episode 7 of Andor. It's going to be interesting to see what happens moving forward with this, whether or not we're going to go back to the slow burn or the boring shit as I like to call it, or whether or not they kind of keep it in 5th gear and we're going to keep moving along with the story. There's a couple of things from the end of last episode in regards to him threatening Val and how he's going to transport his 200,000 credits that he's owed from the ship that they stole from to the new guy's ship. And in regards to that taking place, I'm sure we're not going to see it. It's just going to skip ahead. But I find it really funny that he goes in, threatens them, and then he's got to somehow cart his credits from that one ship to the other ship and give the doctor 30,000 credits in amongst all of that as well. Also, too, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not we pick up the story thread of him looking for his sister again and where he's going to stash his 200,000 credits. So let's see what happens. It's another long episode. It's another 53-minute episode, but it's going to go for 45 minutes. But let's get into this. Now, if you are new here, of course, we go through, I watch the episode, you get a couple of my reactions from the episode, and then you'll get my thoughts and my review at the end of the episode. So let's just get straight into this and see what happens in the next episode.
I'd spread it out.
The teeth-talking lady. What a fucking idiot.
So I'll be fine.
Kiss her.
Go.
Are we going to see Bail Organa as well? He's supposed to be an integral part of the rebellion being built. Oh, Cyril. At least he's not eating cereal. Hey, look. He's a Star Wars fan. You can't see it. I'm just going to move myself for a second here. He's a Star Wars fan. He's got little Star Wars figurines right here. Down here. There you go. Oh my god! Cyril eating cereal.
Look at me. I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
His collar says all of that, huh?
Is why we
God, I hate her face. Is that Admiral Yularen? I don't know if it's an admiral, actually. Yularen! The SEALs! The SEALs! Oh my god, look at that face. It's so disgustingly gross.
Any criminal act.
Claw through your teeth again.
With even
This is exactly what they want.
Really?
Treating what happened.
I'm also curious on how Val is going to pilot the ship, because I thought that Andor was the only one that was actually able to pilot that ship, and that's why they needed him so badly. It's going to be interesting to see how they get the credits, the 80 million credits, to Luthen or Mon Mothma. That's going to be interesting to see. Or are they just going to drop that as well, probably? I wonder what she's going to say she's coming to his shop for now. Ah, it's the same thing. Present.
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible.
Where's Bail?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
So in the end, it's not even really Mon Mothma that starts the rebellion.
Can't hide forever.
It's Luthen. Or Bail. And we're only 5 years away from A New Hope. Ah, mouse droid! SEALs! More walking. More walking.
Ma'am,
Your tunic.
Your tunic.
Right. Get on with it.
Get on with it. Oh. I don't understand why they insist on bringing those ships into the atmosphere.
It's been moved already. You've done exceptional work.
Wow.
It's the trawler we're more worried about.
The money's been moved already. Oh my god. What a time jump. You know what's amazing? Is that Val is already on Coruscant. The money's already been moved when Val wasn't even able to fly the ship that had the 80 million credits on it. And she, this chick on screen right now, has only got back to her speeder now. Like, it's like time jumps and plot jumps for one plot story, but for another, it's just the same thing. Incredible. And Andor's back on Ferrix. Isn't there supposed to be an Imperial occupation on this planet?
Ferrix is under Imperial authority.
No shit. How did he get on the planet? Doesn't he want to find his sister anymore?
This
This is my bitch-ass daughter.
my oldest friend.
What a fucking bitch.
I've done more than grow weary.
Man, her husband's like a spy.
It will appear to be another of my benevolent and useless irritations.
As she looks at her husband.
He knows none of this. He's not to be trusted. Smile.
She can't even trust her own husband. Your rebellion just stole 80 million credits. Just get some money off Luthen. She still has a wound. How long has Cassian been away for? Days? Weeks? She's still got a wound from when she got beat up when Tim died in episode 2 or 3. Like, they're doing a really bad job of showing time go by, basically. Like, we get, it's like I said before, we get time jumps for certain things, but other things just sort of stay the same until we get to see them again. It's really strange. Why'd she pick up a blaster then at the end?
Tons of analysis.
Yes, sir.
Your sector, there was an unusual piece of naval equipment recovered.
Oh, we're back to
Mira wanted
boring
crack.
shit.
I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavor as Supervisor Mira.
Oh, of course, make it all okay. Break the rules, get rewarded.
Doing?
Washing up.
Oh my god, another massive time jump.
Gonna take a walk.
Well, we need stuff.
He's found a way to score and fucking...
The beach will be open.
Oh my god. God, the music sounds real Star Wars, doesn't it?
Wait, what is he?
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Check the shelter.
Tell him you've been watched!
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Take it up with the Emperor.
Wait! I'm just a tourist!
Next.
Wait!
It's so stupid. Oh my god. That's it. That's it. That's the episode. Oh my god, it's gone back to boring bullshit. It's oh my god. And the editing in this episode. Okay, this episode coming off the last episode is by far the worst episode out of all of them. The contrivances in the plot and story, the time jumps that happen for some people but not for other people. It is so all over the place and so whack. Wow. Oh my god. So obviously we get Yularen. Whoop-de-doo. The seals will be clapping. She's breaking the rules and gets congratulated for it and essentially is given Ferrix so that she can keep doing all the rule breaking that she's doing. Mon Mothma's pissed off that Luthen had something to do with the heist. And she's trying to get credits even though the credits have already essentially arrived. Cyril is a part of this stupid thing. It looks like by the end of it, he knows that Andor's been locked up, even though he's under a completely different name. There's this stupid thing where we get the time jump, like I said, for Val, and the credits have already been moved. So Val, we've had a massive time jump from the last episode. The credits are already on the move. She wants to know what's going on. Luthen's not there. Cassian jumps all over the place from planet to planet. And it's more walking and talking, sitting and talking, talking and talking, and more just moving chess pieces on the board. Like, it's like when you know that you're going to have a piece taken on the board, so you just move it there anyway and it gets taken. It's absolutely ridiculous. I find it strange that her bitch-ass daughter and her bitch-ass husband are basically, they seem like spies for the Empire. They're spying on their own. She's spying on her own mother, and her husband's spying on his own wife. That's what it feels like in this. And there's a lot of talking, again, that actually doesn't really mean a lot. Mon Mothma's trying to get credits, like I said, when they've just stolen 80 million credits. She knows Luthen's got the credits, but the credits are already in motion. They're already being moved on the chessboard. But like, oh man, this is hurting my brain to think about what the story is here, what the plot threads are here. And by the end of it, Andor wasn't even doing anything wrong. He basically gets picked up by the stormtrooper here that looks like he's in plastic armor. Like, it honestly looks like plastic armor. And he gets arrested and he gets charged with something that he wasn't even doing. He wasn't even running. It looked like he started running there for a second, but he wasn't even running. He was literally walking to the shop as he was saying, and he gets stopped and arrested and gets 6 years in prison. The time jump from when he was with her on Ferrix to when he's basically in the shower, right, with a girl in his bed, I'm blown away by how badly edited this episode is. I'm blown away at how we've just gone back to, like I said, walking and talking, sitting and talking. Now again, there's nothing wrong with these moments. Like, the best talking moment was when he was actually leaving Ferrix and talking to the old lady that is basically his mum. And his mum tells him to not keep looking for his sister because it's pointless. Now, whether or not he listens to that and stops looking for her and we just drop it, it seems like that's what he's doing. But again, massive time jump. All off screen, we saw Cassian, well, we didn't see. Cassian leaves Ferrix without any Imperials stopping him. He arrives at this planet without any Imperials stopping him. It looks like there's an Imperial occupation on this planet. He's managed to pick up a chick, sleep with her, and get arrested. But all of that stuff leading up to what we see here is all off screen. Just like from the previous episode when he threatens Val and says he's taking his 200,000 credits and the rest is yours. And then all off screen, he ends up back on Ferrix. So he's moved his 200,000 credits from the ship. And I'm not saying that we have to see all of that because it would be stupid. But he threatened Val at gunpoint. And in that time, he's got to essentially buy the ship that he had from the previous episode off the Doctor for 30,000 credits, because that's what he offered him. He's got to give him those credits, and he's got to move his credits from the ship, and then all of a sudden, the next time we see him, he's on Ferrix, which is an Imperial-occupied planet now. And then from Ferrix, we end up here to this scene. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyone that says that this is good writing or good editing, or I will say again, the visuals look good. When we first saw this planet and they're showing the beach and everything, yeah, it looks good. Okay. The music didn't sound good. It didn't sound Star Wars-y at all. We get another implied sex scene, so they fucked all night long. Oh my Lord. I honestly... They took it from fifth gear from the previous episode in regards to the pace of it, the action of it, all the way back down to first. It's slow, it's boring, it's choppy. Again, the Imperial chick, she gets like congratulated on breaking the rules. This guy decides to point it out, and then the leader's like, oh, if only all of you were like that, maybe we'd actually get somewhere. I wonder how Palpatine would feel about that. And then instead of getting 6 months, he gets 6 years because it's all changed. And then Cyril, in his little fucking, I don't know what this is even supposed to be, in his new job, basically, has somehow figured out that the name that Cassian has given is now Cassian or something. I don't know. And he was supposed to be doing some sort of thing with fuel cleaning or something like that. So I don't know how he's getting records of Imperial prisons when he's basically supposed to be working on fuel cleansing or something along those lines. It blows my mind. The plot contrivances in this episode are absolutely... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I know that there's going to be people out there, oh, every conversation makes sense. Everything was really good. We got to see a mouse droid. We got to see stormtroopers that look like they're wearing plastic armor. It was fantastic. It's the best Star Wars we've ever seen. Disney Star Wars fucking seals. I can't even call them shills anymore. They're just Disney Star Wars seals. Because they see shit on the screen and they just, yeah! Blown away by how crap this episode was. The chick that goes and meets up with Val, of course, we've got to see long walks through hallways and everything just through Coruscant, just so that we can get to that stupid, ridiculous, pointless conversation. So now, Luthen wants to send Val to go and kill Cassian. Because Luthen is in his head. But obviously they don't know this. Cassian wants to get the message to Luthen to forget about Cassian ever existed. So if that message gets to him... And the other thing too, why didn't Val give the Kyber crystal to her? Cassian gave it back and said, tell him to forget about me. And she didn't happen to mention that to her when she says, I want you to go and kill Cassian Andor? She didn't go, here's the Kyber crystal that Luthen gave to him in payment. He took his payment, he ran, and he wants Luthen to forget about him, and he said that he's going to forget about Luthen. No, instead of that, you just want me to kill him? Okay, I'll keep the Kyber crystal. Interesting. Or have we already seen her give the Kyber crystal back, but we didn't actually get to see it? She's more worried about her lesbian lover being safe than anything else. And she's apparently got another mission. She's doing what she was told. Man, I just can't with this. It is so shit. So shit. And I don't give a fuck what you shills or you seals out there have to say in the comments section about me. If you've got some criticism against my criticism and you can make sense of half the shit that's going on in this episode, let me know in the comments. But don't just go, oh, you're a child. You can't handle important, great content. No, this isn't great content. This is shit content. Made for the seals like you to sit there and go, oh, I saw a mouse droid. It was so good. Open your eyes to what this shit is. It's shit. It is so shit. It's beyond shit. Oh my God. I got nothing more to say about it. Nothing more to say about it. I don't even know how I'm supposed to go through this. I've got to basically, and that's the other thing too. Let me go to this. How long has it been since she got that wound? How long has it been? A week? 2 weeks? How long did it take for them to plan the heist? And all of that stuff. And for him to get from that Aldani to Ferrix to actually have this conversation with her, and she just decided to leave that wound wide open and still looking like it happened yesterday. Also that Cassian can say, oh, what happened to you? This is a fucking joke. Star Wars is a joke. The people creating Star Wars are a fucking joke. That they think that they know what they're doing. The editors are a fucking joke. The writers are a fucking joke. This whole thing is a fucking joke. Enjoy it, seals. Fucking enjoy it, because that's all you are now. Seals. It says Star Wars. It says Star Wars, so it's gotta be good. It says Star Wars. I saw a mouse droid. We saw some stormtroopers. Oh my God, it's so good. It's the best Star Wars we've ever seen. It's got a 9.2 on IMDb. Well, the last episode did. This episode probably gets a 10 out of 10 from some fucktards. Like IGN and Star Wars Sexplained. What a fucking joke. Your channel is a fucking joke, Star Wars Explained. You're a fucking joke. Just like every other seal out there. What fucking hell. If anybody says that this is a good episode of fucking Star Wars, a good episode of Andor, You're in La La Land. You're fucking making it up in your head, filling the gaps, connecting dots that don't even connect. Wow. That's it. That's all I've got. We're going to be breaking down episode 6 and 7 tomorrow on Casual Rage. So please come and check that out if you get a chance. I don't know how long I'm going to go for because it's just a whole bunch of garbage thrown together, cut together. What a fucking joke. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching it, let me know what you thought of the episode. Don't fucking just jump in the comments and say, you're a child that lives in your mum's basement. You're a fucking idiot. You don't even know good content when you see it. Man, this is fucking garbage. Absolute garbage. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the episode. Let me know what you think of the review. If you're not watching the episode and you're just getting this off my reactions, let me know what you think. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow for the breakdown of episode 6 and 7. And we'll see you next week for episode 8 of this garbage. And of course, we got Tales of the Jedi next week, which is another ripped off name from the EU that they just want to try and adapt to with whole new fucking stories because they've got nothing fucking else. See you guys.